I got to say, I saw your tweet a couple of days ago. It's obviously gone viral. You used the word exhausted when you talked about your employees. Can you just give our viewers a sense of what kinds of episodes were happening at the taco stand?
Certainly. We've been having a conversation with our customers about the masks for several months now, but over the last 4 to 5 weeks, the conversations have gotten a lot more emotional. People have been expressing defiance, laughing openly or mocking our cashiers and our crew who are gently asking them to put their masks on, offering them a temporary mask. Because for us, it's a matter of public health code. It's no different than rules that govern how we clean raw chicken and keep our kitchens safe. We're required to ask our customers to wear a mask, and we can only serve customers who are wearing a mask. And people have been taking it personally. They've been openly defiant. They've been acting out in ways that have been increasing in vitriol over the last few weeks, and it's just taking a real toll on our employees.
I mean, it has to have been pretty bad for you to shut down again. Was there any point at which you said, we can sort of work this out, establish scripts, in a sense, for employees to fire back with, but that clearly wasn't in the calculus for you?
Well, it isn't always enough to convince somebody. There are just times where no matter how rational you want to be with somebody, you're just not going to cut through. It really is just one in a series of pressures on an already vulnerable workforce that's had challenges emotionally, mentally, being prepared to serve the general public during a time when there's a lot of questions and very few answers. There's not a lot of coordinated resources. So we're already feeling vulnerable. And as these confrontations increase and get more personal, there are some times when some of the crew feel physically vulnerable because there's not very many people working in a taco stand at any one given time. It's been a pressure cooker, and particularly with the recent surge in LA County and some of the strains on the resources that provide testing, it's become more difficult for the crew overall. And we just felt that it was time to give ourselves a break, take a breather, come up with some strategies, and hope that the community starts taking this message seriously, because it's not about personal liberty. It's about keeping your neighbors safe. It's about contributing to the health of your community. And hopefully, we're just hoping that somehow this fever snaps in a way, and people begin to reach out and realize that taking care of each other is painless. It really doesn't cost us anything.
Bill, good morning. It's John. I wonder how much of this move of yours is driven by the employees saying, hey, we can't continue to do this, and how much of it is you noticing what's going on, and also what happens to the employees themselves. Do they go on furlough? Can you possibly continue to pay them? Are they unemployed again?
Thank you for the question. We've actually been noting this through our logs and through our conversations for several weeks. This mask conflict is not new. It has been part of our ethos for the last several months, ever since the clarity of the science was posted and became part of our code. We've been talking to our people about various ways, and we've been confronting the fact that as a taco stand, we're going to start having to post somebody out in our parking lot. We need monitors, because monitoring this kind of enforcement just isn't in the job code. But it just reached a point with all of the pressures coming to bear that we decided to take a little time off and create these strategies in cooperation with our employees. We're going to be making our employees whole. We didn't anticipate being closed for very long. We just, like we wrote, needed a little bit of a breather. And actually, the reaction to this little note that we put up to let our community and our neighborhood know what we were doing kind of caught us all by surprise. The company also set up a GoFundMe that has had an amazing amount of support. So that's going to help our employees a lot. But we expect to come out of this fairly soon and a lot stronger.